So we have a situation here. Um, Ruslan has helped Anon with listing some of the screen capture apps, right? He suggested Snagit, right? And say you, as a collaborator, you like working with Ruslan, right? You meaning Anon. Um, and we need to find some way to add Ruslan to a list, a node. Um, so to do that, what we can do is inside the main root folder, we've created the people node, right? So we could go into people, and we know that there's this Ruslan guy. Let's do Ruslan Vasilev. We've just created a node for him. This is like a contact list that you could just, you know, use for people that you know. Person one, person two. Yeah, but in this case, we're interested in working or collaborating with Ruslan. So let's click here and say you may have notes about Ruslan, um, birthday. Say that's his birthday. But we're also wanna be chatting with Ruslan, right? So uh, let's create a chat node. Chat. Now it's empty. No collaborators, nothing. And what we need to do is we need to copy this link, and we need to share it with Ruslan. Projects, marketing, videos, screen capture software. Okay, and we just say, hey, Ruslan, thanks for the suggestion. Thanks for the suggestion. Um, and say, since Ruslan has helped you, then you kind of want to find a way to help Ruslan with whatever he's working on, right? Um, and since a lot of times nodes are, you know, their nodes are being passed from one person to another, there is no clear way of how to, you know, find a way and kind of work with Ruslan again, other than using, you know, the same install a screen capture app node, right? Because you can only communicate with him at this level. So thank you for suggestion, and then you do, I'd like to add you to my contact list so I can also help you when or with whatever I can. And Ruslan says, cool, I love that. And here the anon says, here's our chat. Here's our common chat node I've created. So now you paste this link, and Ruslan on his end would copy the link and let me pause here because I need to go into my personal contact list. So let's pause. So we're back looking at my personal contact list, and we need to create a person now. The person is anon. And they popped up right here. And say let's just paste the chat node that anon has shared with us. There, now we see that this is a reference. We go into this node, boom, and we see that also on anon side the collaborators on this node have actually, no, we're looking at the different things here. So back to people, Ruslan, and chat, and let's write something. Actually, let's write hey. There we have Ruslan here. We also got a notification. So same notification gets propagated up to the very root of your structure. Yeah, let's clear this one out. Chat. There you go. And on says, hey, Ruslan, let me know. Or what other things are you interested in? So you're just trying to see what other things the Ruslan is interested in, to find out if you can also join, if he can share some of the other nodes with you where you can participate and collaborate, and perhaps get exposed to more people, more collaborators, and just grow both your people's contact list and your project contact list, or well, project list, because that's the whole idea, is to figure out and actually just work on cool things together. And as you can also tell, this is both a project organization app and also a communication app. So it's, in some ways, it's similar to, say, Slack or a multitude of other chat apps, but what most of the others are lacking is this ability to structure your channels and nest them and embed and also reference them, because nothing really is a nested list, right? It's a much more complicated structure, and some nodes could also share parents, right? um, so there, our structure has grown. Yeah, so some nodes can share parents, and that ability to not duplicate information all over the place, but have it in one node, but referenced differently. This just creates a whole bunch of new possibilities. And also another great thing about this um, app is that once you just kind of go and start mapping your structures, they create a bit of a context for you in terms of what exactly you're working on. There's the breadcrumbs thing, and you don't need to create like long names because the breadcrumb kind of um, creates that context.